So, my dear students, today's topic is beats. How can we calculate the beat frequency and what is the definition of beat and what is beat frequency there? Let me understand about it. Okay, so what is beat? You can hear in the musical sounds when the sounds is going up with the up note with the down notes. Then what is this? Then how can we explain this? So first, let me explain you what is beat. Beat means when two sound waves of slightly different frequency traveling along the same path in the same direction in the same medium and then they superimpose to each other, the intensity of the resulting sound increases at some points and decreases at some. So, the periodic vibrations of the intensities of sound caused by the superposition of two sound waves of slightly different frequencies are called the beat frequency or the beats. So you can see that the first condition for the beat is we need two sounds minimum. They have to travel in the same direction, same medium with the nearly about of same frequencies. Suppose that one of is 254 and another is of 256. So at some point you can hear the maximum frequency and at some point you can hear the minimum frequency for that. Okay, this is called the beat frequency. Okay, so let me explain about the beat here. The beat frequency means the difference. The beat frequency means difference in the frequency of two superimposing waves. Suppose two sound waves are traveling, having one having the frequency nu1 and another having the frequency nu2. So the beat frequency will be nu1 minus nu2. This is called the beat frequency. If the sound waves for a particular definite time interval, they rising up for two time and going down for two time, it means they produces two beats for the same time interval. Okay, so how can we calculate it? With the help of superposition, that just like in the similar as the previous topic, we can calculate the beat frequency. Let us suppose two waves are traveling in a medium having the frequency nu1 and nu2. Their displacements are given by y1 is equals to a sine omega. At the place of omega I can write omega 1 t. You can write it as a sine 2 pi nu1 t. This is y1 and y2 is given as a sine 2 pi nu2 t. Okay, so you can see on the board two waves are there having these points. It means you can see from clearly from equation y1 and the equation of y2, the amplitudes are same for the waves and the frequencies are slightly different. Then how can we get the beat frequency? So by superposition of waves, we can get the final answer as y is equals to y1 plus y2. This is principle of superposition. PSP, principle of superposition. That's why I'm writing PSP. So this will be y is equals to a sine 2 pi nu1 t plus a sine 2 pi nu2 t. Clear? A sine 2 pi nu1 t, a sine 2 pi nu2 t, that you are getting. A is common, so sine c plus sine d. 2 cos c minus d upon 2 sine c plus d upon 2. So I can write here, you can see very clearly, the y will be a, but it is 2 sine, that is why I can write 2 sine c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2. So I am writing here, वही हट जाता हूँ इसलिए कि आपको दिख जाए अच्छे से, 2 sine c. So you can see 2 pi common, nu1 plus nu2 upon 2 cos 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2. 2 pi t na, so t is also there in this bracket and t is also there in this bracket. You can see these are, t is common, 2 pi is common, so nu1 plus nu2 upon 2, nu1 minus nu2 upon 2. What is this nu1 and nu2 upon 2 and minus and plus? So you can see, my dear, very simply, nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 is the modulated frequency. It is called nu1 minus nu2 term is called modulated frequency, and nu1 plus nu2, this is called the average frequency. तो मैं यहाँ लिख दे रहा हूँ, this is what? This is average frequency. This is modulated frequency. इसे in the simple form this is called mod और this is called AV. AV stand for average. Simple है, nothing special. You can see very clearly मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है. I have applied here the superposition of waves. ठीक है. So you can see the sine term is representing here the wave term and the cos term is involved with the amplitude. So as the cos term changes, the amplitude changes, because 2a cos 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 is t is the resulting amplitude of the resulting wave that you are obtaining here. So with the help of this cos, we can calculate the maximum and minimum value. So for the plus 1 and minus 1, we get the plus 1 in positive direction and minus 1 in the maximum in negative direction. And 0 पे हमें क्या मिलेगी वैल्यू? बिल्कुल 0 मिल जाएगी. तो let me calculate it for the maximum and minimum amplitude. So first of all, I can write it y here. Y is equals to 2a cos nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 pi t. मैंने ऐसे लिख दिया. This gives you the amplitude factor sin 2 pi nu1 plus nu2 upon 2 into t. This gives you the oscillating factor. So your final wave is there. This gives you the amplitude factor, and this is the wave time. From the amplitude factor, very clearly you can calculate the resulting amplitude when the amplitude is maximum and when the amplitude is minimum. So let us suppose it is R, the resulting amplitude. So you can see here from this equation, R will be 2a cos nu1 minus nu2 upon 2. You can write 2 pi here and t here. Nothing special. This is all R in the angle. Clear? When you get the maximum for, I can write for maximum. R max कब होगा? When you get the, for maximum, when you get the cos 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 into t is equals to plus minus 1. पॉजिटिव में मैक्सिमम, नेगेटिव में मैक्सिमम, बीच में 0. क्लियर ना? So you can take the screenshot of it so that I can proceed for the next. So when this value you get plus 1 or minus 1, this is n pi. So 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 into t gives you n pi. Where n equals to 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. When n equals to 0, you get the 0. When equals to 1, this is pi. Pi means minus 1. Then again plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. Alternatingly, you get this. Clear na? So from this segment, what you can calculate? You can calculate the value of small t. So small t gives you the idea that k by t, 2 is cancelled out by 2, pi is cancelled out by pi. So t will be n upon nu1 minus nu2. For 0, this will be 0. For 1, this will be nu1 minus nu2. For 2, this will be 2 upon nu1 minus nu2, similarly and so on. For 2 successive, मैंने कहा था ना कि successively we can count कि for up and for down के बीच का हम देखते हैं, तो दो up या दो down के बीच का देखते हैं. तो for successive maxima you get the t as what you get 1 upon, इन दोनों का difference is 1 upon nu1 minus nu2, इन दोनों का difference is 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. तो you get the 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. You can see मैं हट गया वहां से. So you can write the time interval between two successive maxima is 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. Clear? Time between two successive maxima, मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पे टाइम बिटवीन टू successive maxima will be t is equals to 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. Make it equation A. Similarly, you can find the time between two successive minima for 0, है ना? तो for 0 what you get 2n plus 1 pi by 2. For 90 degree it is 0, that is why 2n plus 1 pi by 2. For n equals to 0 you get pi by 2, यानी 1. So let me calculate it. फिर 3 by 2, फिर 5 by 2, फिर 5, that is, है ना? So let me calculate. For minimum value, cos 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 into 2 will be 2n plus 1 upon 2 into pi. Okay. Sorry, I'm writing the wrong. This will be 0, that is why. In the term of pi by 2, this will be 0. So this will be in the term of pi by 2, so that you can write 2 pi nu1 minus nu2 upon 2 into t will be 2n plus 1 pi by 2, है ना? 2 pi cancelled. So finally you get the value of t for the minima. T will be, this is for minima, I can write here for minima. T will be 2n plus 1 upon 2 nu1 minus nu2. For n equals to 1, you can see, for n equals to 0, you can see 1 upon 2. For n equals to 1, you can see what it is, 3 upon 2, है ना? तो we can calculate it by the formula 1 upon 2, 3 upon 2 in the term of this you get. So I am writing here. Very clear now? I think there is no problem here. For the interval, you can find each and every pi by 2 in the term of pi by 2 you are getting. So this is the 0, that is why I am writing like this, है ना? So I can put the value here and you get the value of t here. This is 1 upon 2 nu1 minus nu2, maybe 3 upon 2 nu1 minus nu2, and so on. Difference is, so you can write time between two successive minima will be equals to 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. The time between two successive minima is nu1 minus 1 upon nu1 minus nu2, and two successive maxima is nu1 1 upon nu1 minus nu2. So this is what? This is the beat period. This is called the time between two successive minima or maxima is called beat period. So this is called beat period. Which is 1 upon nu1 minus nu2, and beat frequency it is represented by nu v is nu1 minus nu2. So in the definition I already told you about that the difference between the frequency of the waves gives you the beat frequency. दो वेव की जो फ्रीक्वेंसी है उन फ्रीक्वेंसी का जो डिफरेंस होता है वो आपको बीट फ्रीक्वेंसी देता है. ठीक है, तो वेरी सिंपली यू कैन फाइंड इट. सो दिस इज the derivation of or the calculation of the beat frequency. Okay, God bless you.